Hey guys, it's Sagar from TechWorks. Xiaomi has just launched the Mi A3 in India and I was able to buy one in one of the Mi Home stores in Pune. In this video, I will quickly unbox the phone and give you a rundown of what all do we get in the box. And then we will take a better look at the Mi A3 and what it offers. And with all this, I'll also let you guys know my initial impressions about it as we go along. But before we get to the unboxing part, if you are new to this channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it. That way, you won't miss out on any of the amazing videos coming up on this channel. This is the Indian retail box of the Mi A3, and at the back, you get some key specs of the phone with the color and storage information. I went with the more than white color with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage for 15,999 rupees. Alright, let us cut the seal and get into the box. We have this paper box inside which is holding the SIM tray ejection pin, some paperwork like warranty and regulatory information, which as always we are just going to toss aside. And then you get a transparent TPU case which adds a layer of protection to your Mi A3. Then we have the phone itself in this beautiful more than white color. I'm going to keep it aside for now and we will return to it in just a few moments. After the phone, we have the USB Type-C cable for charging and data transfer and a 10W charging brick. Now the Mi A3 does support 18W fast charging, but if you want faster charging speeds, you will have to buy that 18W charger separately. Now let's keep all these things aside and get back to the phone. First thing would be to remove all the plastic from front and back of the phone. And then just look at how beautiful this color looks. The glass back makes it feel really premium. We had metal backs on the Mi A1 and the Mi A2, so it's nice to see Xiaomi stepping up the design game. Unlike the previous A series phones, we don't have a Mi logo at the back. Instead, we have the Xiaomi branding along one side and the Android One badge on this side. Above that, we have a triple camera setup, which we will focus on a bit later, pun intended. First, let us shift our attention to the elephant in the room, the display. Since no one likes big bezels at the top and bottom anymore, Xiaomi went with a notch style display on the Mi A3. It is just a small notch for the selfie camera and you will get used to it being there in just a few days. It is a 6.08-inch AMOLED panel, which means you get a very wide color gamut with deep blacks and vibrant colors, which is a step up from the Mi A2. But the resolution of this AMOLED panel is 1560 by 720 pixels, which is a big step down from the Mi A2. Now, I am not a big fan of this downgrade in particular because other smartphones in and around this price range all come with 1080p screens. But I will still reserve my judgment about this display until I actually use this phone for a few more days. This display, back of the phone and the camera module all are protected by Gorilla Glass 5, which is really nice. One of the reasons to switch to AMOLED displays was that it allows Xiaomi to add an in-display fingerprint sensor instead of a capacitive one placed at the back. These in-display fingerprint sensors are getting faster, quicker, but I still strongly feel a capacitive fingerprint sensor at the back is much faster, reliable and more convenient. Above the display, in this tiny notch, we have a 32 megapixel selfie camera with f2.0 aperture. The overall bezels on this Mi A3 are not very slim. Roughly, they are the same as the bezels on the Redmi Note 7 Pro or maybe even a few millimeters thicker. Taking a look around the device, at the top we have a noise cancelling microphone, an IR blaster, and after being left out on the Mi A2, the 3.5mm audio jack makes its return on the Mi A3. On the right side, we have the volume up and down buttons and a power or sleep wake button below it. At the bottom, we have the speaker grill, USB Type-C port and a microphone behind this dummy speaker grill. On the left side there is a SIM tray. This is a hybrid SIM tray which can either hold 2 nano SIM cards or 1 nano SIM card and a micro SD card, which was again missing on the Mi A2. So other than the lower resolution display, we are already seeing a couple of improvements on this Mi A3 compared to the Mi A2. Coming to the back, other than this beautiful color, the only attraction here is the new triple camera setup. In line with all their other recent smartphones, the main camera on this Mi A3 uses the 48 megapixel Sony IMX586 sensor with f1.79 aperture. The next camera gets an 8 megapixel sensor with f2.2 aperture and an ultra wide angle lens. Third and the final camera gets a 2 megapixel depth sensor. I will be making a very detailed video about the cameras on this phone in the next few days, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel and have the notifications turned on. Well, these have been the changes on the outside. Inside, the Mi A3 packs in octa-core Snapdragon 665 processor coupled with Adreno 610 GPU, 4 or 6GB of RAM options with 64 or 128GB of built-in storage respectively, and a 4030 mAh battery which should easily take you through the day. And the best thing is, it runs on almost stock Android with just a couple of apps installed by Xiaomi. which means there are no ads or spam notifications like on other Xiaomi or Redmi smartphones. And I think this alone pushes many of you guys towards the A series phones from Xiaomi. Right now, it is running on Android Pie with Android 10 coming very soon. And Xiaomi also promised 2 years of major software updates, so if you do decide to get the Mi A3, it should be good for 2 or maybe even 3 years, as the hardware and software both will age really well. Now, is this hardware better than the Redmi Note 7 Pro, which right now is also priced similarly, is something you will have to wait and find out when I compare these two phones in one of my next videos. Coming to the overall feel of the phone, even with a 6.08-inch display, this Mi A3 feels a bit compact in hand. I know calling a phone with 6.08-inch display compact is not the right term, but its overall size feels smaller and more manageable than the Mi A2 or even than some of the other phones that were recently launched. While I loved the design and the battery life of the Redmi Note 7 Pro, I never actually enjoyed the Mi UI experience, which is why I am more excited about the Mi A3 as it is running stock Android under Google's Android One program. I have had this Mi A3 for less than a day, so other than being disappointed by the display resolution and being happy about the headphone jack coming back, I don't have too many things to say about it right now. But I will keep on updating you guys in my videos as I use this phone for the next few weeks. I am really looking forward to the cameras on this phone, so just keep an eye out for the camera review in the next few days. That is it for this video, guys. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to the channel for more quality tech videos like this. You can also check out some of the other videos from this channel. This has been Sagar, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.